Hi everyone. I could see people starting to come in now. So, welcome to the last day of Magnify. So, I will just give it a couple minutes for people to kind of enter the room. So, while we're waiting for people to kind of come in, Beth and John, do you want to say hi and introduce yourselves?
Absolutely. You want to go first?
Sure. Hi everyone. My name's Beth Evans. Um, yeah, obviously we're going to talk about our research project, which we'll go into in a sec. But I'm a delivery manager and a user researcher. And for this project, I was working at Paper with John.
Hey everyone. Yeah, I'm John Rhodes, also a delivery manager, also doing quite a lot of user research. Founder a research and design company called Paper, co-founder, I should say. And yeah, it's been lovely to talk about this project. It's really nice to share it. I'm really interested in it, so hopefully people get a lot from it.
Thank you very much. So I will just get started. So hello everyone, welcome to our, as I was saying, our last day. This is the seventh and final day of Magnify 2023. So we've really enjoyed the breadth of talks this year on very complex subjects, and we hope that you have too. Today's program is about research practices. And we have three talks to round out the program, followed by the Q&A session with Sunita Gale, and that will be the close of our conference. So before we get started with the first talk, we are going to just do a little kind of thank you to people. So Claudia, do you want to jump in?
Yes, thank you, Marissa. Okay, cool. You can see my screen. So yeah, I just wanted to start the session off by thanking everyone who came to the conference this year. It's been so wonderful, especially as we started it in 2021, brought it back, and it's wonderful to bring more people into our community and to welcome you. So yeah, thank you. I also wanted to just mention again, so we are a community organized conference. Everyone volunteered their time to make it happen. And we couldn't even count the hours that we put into the work and even just thinking about the session. So I really want to thank all the team for helping, and just to remind everyone here of why Magnify is different. And I think it is because we come from the design and research community, and so we want to put on what would be meaningful for us to learn as well, and we really hope that that resonated with you. I also want to shout out again to our sponsors this year. Like I said in the conference opener, I never really understood how necessary sponsors are to help with events like this, and we couldn't do it without them. So we have Fable, and they have a talk today. They're such a great organization. I've learned so much from them as well. We have the DHI, so the Digital Health and Care Innovation Center, which Marissa works for. We have Mass Tech, which is another agency, and Consent Kit. And yeah, they help bring a CRM that is very thoughtful of inclusive design as well. So we just want to thank all our sponsors again, and everyone who helped behind the scenes, who wasn't officially on the team, but they helped evaluate the submissions that we got. And yeah, we had so many people help along the way. And I also want to thank my partner, who is never on the slides, but is always there for emotional support, as well as helping out with the workshops. So a shout out for him as well. And if you enjoyed the conference, these are three things that we would really appreciate. So the first is we have another feedback form. So I know that I've been sending you that feedback form after every session, asking you for feedback, but this one is for the whole conference. So we really want to understand what you found useful at the conference, how we can improve as a whole. And this will be really helpful as well for us to try to get more funding for future events. Without more funding and without more help, it would be impossible. So this is really integral to the success and future of Magnify. Another way to really help us would be to add a reflection on social media, either on LinkedIn or on Twitter, and tag us or use the hashtag. Again, we really need sponsors to see our what we've done and how it's impacted the community. Last time, I think Twitter was a lot more active, and this time the world has changed, and here we are. So we would really appreciate if you can write on social media anything that you learned, so that, yeah, we can get some more exposure for future attendees or for sponsors as well. And if you work for a company or know of a company that could sponsor, if you could send them our website or put us in contact again, that would be really wonderful. I really want to keep Magnify going in whatever shape and form it can. So these are the kinds of things that we just really need. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming today. We really appreciate it, and coming to the whole conference. So thank you.
Great,
Back
thank
to
you
you,
so much,
Marissa.
Claudia. That was a great summary of kind of all the things that we can do to kind of help keep Magnify going. So yes, we appreciate everyone who's kind of helped out this year, and appreciate all you attendees for coming along to see what we're doing and to learn. And on that note, we're going to start off with our first talk of the day. So our speakers are John Rhodes, pronouns he, him, and Beth Evans, pronouns she, her, from Paper, a user research and service design agency. And their talk is, how do deaf British Sign Language users experience suspense in film? So John Rhodes is a co-founder of Paper, delivery director, and an active delivery manager, and has been delivering projects for 17 years across public organizations, businesses, and charities. And Beth is a user researcher and delivery manager with a background in languages, subtitling, and translation. So in this talk, John and Beth are going to be sharing their experiences, learnings, and insight from a research project looking at how deaf British Sign Language users experience suspense in film. So Claudia's now going to kick off the video for us.